Did you know? Japan has a quirky urban legend about a peculiar figure known as Turbo Granny. They say that if you're speeding down the highway late at night, you might encounter an old lady sprinting faster than your car. Once she catches up, she'll tap on your window and say, "Gun bat thay." In today's video, we'll dive into the legend of Turbo Baachan, also known as Turbo Granny, one of Japan's most intriguing urban legends. I'm Mr. Yao, and welcome to the Legend Yokai channel. Here, I explore famous yokai and urban legends. If you're into these topics, be sure to subscribe so you won't miss out on future videos. In anime Dandadan, Turbo Granny is a character who becomes immensely popular thanks to her terrifying appearance, comedic lines, and incredible running speed that empowers the protagonist. But did you know that Turbo Granny actually originates from a real Japanese urban legend? This legend is said to have first circulated around the Rocco Mountains. The story goes like this. One night, a man was driving through a tunnel when he suddenly heard a tapping on his window. How could there be someone knocking on his window at such high speed? Thinking he might have imagined it, he glanced over, only to see an old woman running alongside his car, tapping on the window before speeding ahead. And so, the legend of Turbo Granny was born. In many versions, Turbo Granny is simply a prankster. But some versions claim that after knocking on the window, she taunts the driver with a casual gun bat thay, urging them to go faster since they're too slow to keep up with her. She then speeds off, leaving the driver frustrated. Those who take the challenge and accelerate often end up in accidents. It's said Turbo Granny has an intense competitive streak and won't allow anyone to surpass her speed. Legend has it that if you somehow manage to drive faster than her, she might either find peace and disappear, or become enraged and harm you instead. But no one can confirm this part, as surpassing her speed is nearly impossible. At this point, you might be wondering, just how fast is Turbo Granny? Well, there are various accounts of her speed, ranging from 140 kilometers per hour to the speed of sound. Some even claim that Turbo Granny adjusts her pace to match the driver's speed, just so humans can actually see her. These speed variations have given rise to types of Turbo Granny, like Accelerator Granny and Supersonic Granny, or even versions limited to maximum road speed. The distinctions are quite fascinating. The origins of Turbo Granny's legend may lie in tales of a speeding elderly woman who drove at night. Over time, her story likely evolved, with the driver's seat swapped for a highway sprint, transforming her into the Turbo Granny we know today. After all, who's to say an old lady can't be a nighttime speedster? As one of Japan's famous urban legends, Turbo Granny reflects some cautionary thoughts on traffic accidents, like ignoring road conditions or speeding, key factors in many accidents. Hopefully, this legend serves as a reminder to all our viewers. Drive safely, keep an eye on the road, and maybe you'll avoid crossing paths with Turbo Granny. Stay safe, and make it home in one piece. If you enjoy my channel, please help by hitting the subscribe button and turning on the notification bell so you won't miss my upcoming videos. Thank you for watching until the end, and I'll see you next time.